All right, y'all. What's the word? What's the word? Welcome back to the Alien Hour. Beep, 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 beep. And we're back again at another one with it. We're back again, another one. Got a few reactions going over. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know always be leaving other streams and say, I'm gonna get to this on next stream, I'm gonna get to that on next stream. And I probably don't ever get to it because I come across something else. I should start writing it down. I just be going with the flow. I just go what interests me at the time. Structure in life is not free will, but it does bring balance. I will say that. So for today, we're gonna start the Alien Hour with UF Disclosure by the best of the Awakened Zone. I know they probably get tired of me reacting, but who cares? I love y'all. The UFO Disclosure: Alien species influence humanity behind the scenes.
With these species and have conversations with them, I was a lot more concerned about how all of this might happen. The military perspective is pretty straightforward. We understand that there are two choices. We either move towards Type 1 civilization or we go back to the Bronze Age.
The reason why they come back is that
Move towards Type 1 civilization and go back to Broad Age. What is Type 1 civilization, guys? Ooh, that sounds sexy.
whatever's happening on Earth is directly affecting the collective
Oh, that's
memory
the
of the whole
entrance.
species.
Involved.
The benefits is we'll get telepathy powers. But on a serious note, the benefits is we'll tap in and actually, because my opinion, this is all allegedly. I'm not here to make you guys to believe anything. I'm not here to force anything upon you guys. If you're here, it's because you want to be here, and we probably share the same interests. But I honestly believe that extraterrestrial beings outside of the Earth, outside of people, humans, they really think we monkeys. Like all of us. Ain't no color. You, me, black, white, Asian. They think we're all prime primeval monkeys. Primeval monkeys. And like, because we haven't fully developed to where they at. We talked about this in the past. I honestly believe we are going through the evolution soon. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be like COVID, but in a benevolent way, hopefully. I'm just being optimistic. My opinion is sort of like his, but not completely because we didn't hear the rest of his thought yet. But my opinion is also two completely different, different reasons why they want us to go through an evolution process. One, they want us to go through the evolution process so we can benefit them in the way as far as becoming more enhanced slave workers. On the other reason why they probably want us to go through the evolution process is there's greater beings that is that could potentially bring harm to Earth, and the beings that are kind of protecting us or working with us or whatever of that nature, they can only protect us for so long because the beings that's coming from the other planets across, light years away are probably coming in numbers, and they are overpowering the current extraterrestrial beings that are over us right now. So like we have to go through our evolution process so we may have a chance to fight back. On the positive side, we just need to hurry up. You see how far it took us to get from the Stone Age to the Bronze to the Mesopotamia to where we at now, compared to the extraterrestrial beings from the Zeta Reticuli or other solar systems that probably been advanced and enhanced for thousands of years. Like what Earth is an experiment, remember that.
may see us as a potential
But they're not doing no difference to us than we do to lab mices and monkeys when we want to run tests in new medicine. I like that though. I like that. We have to be optimistic. I feel like we have to force ourselves to be optimistic though, for the most part, because majority majority of us, when we don't know the unknown, we tend to go the pessimistic route. That's just true. Like, man, I don't know about that. I don't want to go to that club over there because I heard it be crazy in that neighborhood. Versus somebody inviting us, say, hey, man, my people's over here. It's a good time. You know, we gotta be optimistic. Species that's pretty evolved. Can we say that Anunnaki species is a warrior type species? Let me know in the comments or let me know in the chat. Can we say the Anunnaki race is a warrior species of aliens based off the history? Then also you have the praying the praying mantis man, the Tronkoloids, the reptilians, the Draconians. Yeah, those are the allegedly um evil people. I guess we could say, is it safe to say they're the war race as well? So who's the good ones? Who's the good people? The But we can say some Anunnaki's kind of split up between good and bad because if you gotta look at the Enli Enki story, you'll see what I'm talking about. But okay, let's say the Ebens. Let's say the Ebens, the Plid, the Pleiadians, the Pleiadians, but the Pleiadians. You know what I'm talking about? The Pleiadians. Say the Nordics, tall whites, and they're probably more on some Anunnaki, Anu, and Lee type of vibe. More of a hierarchy, taking control. Now the Ebens, I feel they're benevolent. The Nordics, the Pleiadians, they're, I feel like they're benevolent. The bird ones of fuck, I don't know, I forgot that name. But the bird aliens, yeah. I Now the Greys, I still have like mixed feelings with. Are they another race of aliens by itself, or are they biologically robots that are futuristic and that work for the Anunnaki or another race of aliens that are sent here to resource and do research on this planet and take it back to their planet for debriefing? Because when you look at when you look at the Greys, they're emotionless. The eyes are like, I've seen clips where people like compare them to robots. Then when you look at our species, we just now coming out with robots, right? But this is the beginning, and this is why they said we're kind of on a trajectory to a successful evolution, because you see we're already making robots and stuff. But that's my little conspiracy theory right there. I believe the gray aliens are actually robots for either the Anunnakis or another species of aliens, and are sent out here to Earth to collect resources and do research. Like a scientist does research on plants and animals, so they just might abduct you every now and then, do research. Get a little probe and little fluids. Gotta bring it back to other planets. See how the survival habitat lives. Yeah. Just like we got Elon Musk here, we got Elon Musk on the other planet. Or the Greys are actually their own species. You know? They probably are their own species and they're just very curious. So it's a whole many directions with it. And that's why I love this. That's why I love this the UFO UAP extraterrestrial being topic, because it's very interesting and you can go down many rabbit holes with it. Yeah, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, yeah, bro, I know it all. I know this, I know that. Shoot, bro, I'm learning just like y'all. Shit, and keep learning. This ain't no competition. I ain't trying. I'm not the woke. I'm not the spiritual being. I ain't got no crystals on me or nothing. I'm just going based off what I, watch, what I see, and come up with my own judgment. Because that's the beautiful thing about humans. You can make your own judgment, your own choices. You can like what you like. People who have to compare and compete with other people are miserable. Be in your own lane. But yeah, this is interesting. Interesting. Sure. Now the structure part is the part I kind of been feeling. I've been feeling some type of way since the last stream because how in the world, when it comes to structure, right? The structure is more on a hierarchy. So if you're at the bottom of the totem pole, it's not like you work your way up to the top of the pyramid. No, you stay at the bottom when it comes to hierarchy. Unless you're married into that or come from that family or bloodline, you go by where you're born. You're stuck there at the bottom. Promotion and leveling up is something I feel like it's a matrix. Yeah, man, you're gonna be manager, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that, you're gonna be supervisor, you're gonna be manager, but you'll never be CEO. You'll never be CFO. You'll never be certain positions because that leveling up stops. Because why would someone want to promote you to the same position as them? Because if they do that, then they no longer have power over you. They don't want to see you win. This is chess, not fairy tales. Like, hey man, you worked hard. It's supposed to be like that, probably. Like, hey, you really did well for the community. You really did well for your community. You put in a lot of work in life. You should live like this when you get to a certain age after you did what you did or however. But no, even working, when it comes to working hard type shit, that's if you look at like the Anunnaki story, like when it comes to labor work and stuff, they instilled that in us. They was like, we don't want humans to really think for themselves. We want them to work hard, bust their ass, die, reproduce, die, and their children will do the same thing. And you notice like the two different types of peoples in the world right now, people who work extra hard, 9 to 5s, and people like, think, and they two different lifestyles. And nobody understands each one. You feel me? I mean, I said that wrong. They both don't understand each other. That's what I mean. Like the people who work hard will never understand or grasp how the people who don't work hard, and the people who don't work hard and let me say not say work hard. The people who work laborly hard will not understand the people who work mentally hard. The people who work mentally hard will never understand the people who work laborly hard. And when they try, to teach one another, it doesn't work. First off, the mentally is not trying to learn the labor work. If anything, the mentally trying probably wants to teach the laborers how to, you know, do shit mentally, use your brain. But it's so deep rooted into the hard labor workers. They're like, nah, that don't make sense. I'm gonna go back to doing what I know Uber. Because either way, money's money. So like, them getting hours is a bag, but it's like you're deteriorating your body at the end of the day, and that's the process right there. Versus the mentally is like they're just using their head. The only labor they might do is go to the gym, go a little jog or something. You get what I'm saying? It's a whole different lifestyle, and the Yeah, the Anunnaki put that labor mindset into us because they didn't want. We wasn't. Earthlings wasn't meant. Human beings wasn't meant to think for themselves, in my opinion. Then obviously other leaders and people who actually cared about uh, other like the human race other than their own alien race or their own race, they cared about the human race, like, nah, we're gonna show you how to do this, do that, because morality is not just a world thing. Morality has meaning in the universe as well, good and bad. So you might have people like, okay, we're gonna teach the human how to be slaves and nothing but slaves, and another person from that race of power could be like, while you do that over there, I'm gonna go ahead and teach these people, like, how to do for themselves, so they don't have to be slaves and rely under you. And to this
The
day,
races. I mean,
progenitor races. What are progenitor races aliens? In science fiction, fantasy, or horror fiction, an elder or progenitor race is an ancient race that not only proceeded but helped shape the race that followed, often playing a significant role in the basis of the story. The progenitors, aka the ancient humanoids, were a mysterious race of sapiens, humanoid beings, which existed 4.5 billion years ago, but are long extinct now. They were, as far as it known, is known, the first humanoid species to evolve in the Milky Way galaxy, and it is thanks to them that all the other humanoids exist today. Hmm. Progenitor, that's what progenitor is. The progenitor alien race. So they're like the OG aliens? That I do not believe. I do not believe. Well, I half believe because, like I said, I believe there's some alien species, there's some species that are trying to help us so we can eventually protect, help them when it comes to like nefarious other, when it comes to other extraterrestrial beings that want to come over here and bring nefarious harm to us. They want to get us on point. But the other half, no, they don't want us to control over here. But also, the benevolence could be a finessing ones. The benevolent species could be finessing too. The Nordics and the Pleiadians could be finessing benevolent. They could be benevolent and finessing though. They could just be acting good, saying so. Don't want us to be, oh, so and so want to come over here and attack us, but we're protecting y'all. So we need y'all to get right so you can help us with this, and we can protect each other. But in reality, they're just using our Earth for the resources. Earth is very resourceful among the galaxy. Earth is very resourceful among the entire galaxy. It's not just resourceful to us, it's resourceful to a lot of other beings as well.
Beginning.
Okay, y'all, let's see what he's talking about. Quick search. Chat GBT. What alien race or extraterrestrial beings was considered the Bronze Ones?
The term Bronze Ones isn't tied to any widely recognized or established alien race in mainstream science fiction, mythology, or UFO lore. It sounds like it might come from a more niche or specific fictional universe, maybe a book, a game, or an indie creative work. If you have a particular story, series, or creator in mind, that would help narrow it down.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Where we at? Okay, 806. 806. What's that word he said?
That the military is moving towards type.
Come back is that whatever's happening on Earth is directly affecting the
Perspective is pretty in civilization, or we go back to the Bronze Age. In the achievements, the way that the whole, but there are structure. Not to say that all towards type 1 civilization. There's a lot of issues. The way that social say just to be addressed.
Are there extraterrestrial
Individuals who have, and there are those who have ideas about it. So, or protector. So I think that
The protector. No. Where's it at?
have an agenda on why they might not want that different or protect agenda.
Tim pressed?
Totally Earth at posing.
Well, for me, it's progenitor races. I mean, some of the really
Progenitor.
ancient species.
Progenitor. That's what it's called. It's a progenitor race.
Ah, so we're talking about something that's ancestral or foundational, like the root of a lineage or the origin of a group. What's on your mind about them? Are you tracing something back, or just intrigued by origins in general?
What aliens were considered the bronze ones during the progenitor race?
Ah, I see where you're going. The idea of progenitor races, those ancient or advanced civilizations that supposedly seeded or influenced others, is popular in science fiction. If the bronze ones were part of a lore like that, they'd be the ones who came before, laying the groundwork for later civilizations.
Mm.
It's a fascinating concept, whether in fiction or in speculative theories.
Did they have a name?
The bronze ones themselves aren't part of any well-known or real-world lore with a fixed name, at least not in reality or mainstream fiction. If you're referencing a specific story, game, or theory, it might have its own unique name for them. If you're creating something of your own,
No.
that's your chance to
No,
name
no,
them.
no. I'm referencing a alien race, the bronze ones.
Ah, got it. In that case, if you're referring to a specific alien race called the Bronze Ones, it might be from a piece of fiction or a particular sci-fi universe. If you can recall what book, game,
Okay, even chat don't know. It might be deeper than rap with this one, y'all. It might be way deeper than rap. Oh, my fault. But reptilians, right? This is why I feel my theory for the reptilians. Reptilians one time had total control over this earth, but then another race of aliens needed the resources on here and felt like the reptilians' time was up. So what they do, they launched a meteor and shot it up here and destroyed the majority of reptilians. But some of them ran underground and repopulate and live among us to this day. And agree with me or not, what do you guys think? I think that reptilians were actually dinosaurs during the fossified days, during during prehistoric times. We just call them dinosaurs, but in fact they were reptilians. Are Tyrannosaurus not part of the reptilian family? Do your research.
Be very different types of.
I'm not trying to sound woke or nothing, but no, I honestly believe, and I think I did that. Tyrannosaurus and trying all them motherfuckers, all them people are part of the reptilian family, right? Do your research.
Similar stuff.
Okay. Hey, that was UFO disclosure. Alien species influence humanity behind the scenes by the Best Awakened Zone in the Awakened Zone channel. One of my favorite channels on YouTube. I love reacting to them. This next video is probably gonna be them as well. I don't know, but oh no, oh yep, it is. But yeah, so you won't believe why this. Do I want to do this one? I don't know about History Channel. Let me see. Let's look at it. Let's look at this one right here. I'll come back to these two because I don't like to do the stream. YouTube will kind of trip if you kind of react to the same channel back to back. So yeah, I don't know, some stuff like that. I had got copyright type shit. Because that's showing too much of their content. And probably because I was reacting to like 5 of their videos on the same channel. Like, but yeah, so in the meantime, let's look at who are the The Pleiadian, the Pleiadians. Who are the Pleiadian aliens and species classifications? Quick 3-minute video. This video is by Inside the Supernatural, 852 subscribers. Let's see what they're talking about. How many views does this video have? 318 views. Well, it will be 314. Inside the Supernatural.
Who are the Pleiadian aliens and species classifications? Imagine beings that look just like us but come from a distant star cluster.
It's something about the robot and AI voice. Don't get me wrong, I like to use AI. I promise you. But when it comes to narrative and shit, if you're gonna use something with a little personality and not too cliche. Cause it's gonna be hard to try to or just it's a personal thing. But let's get to it.
That's what many believe about the Pleiadian aliens. They are often described as tall, with fair skin, light.
Because this still could be a good video. I just as soon as I hear like the robot AI voice and everything for narrative, it kind of is a turn off. But shout out to the creator because I don't want you to think that I'm just thrashing a video. That's just my personal thing. This probably is going to end up being a great video, so I'm still look at it. So yeah.
Hair and bright blue eyes.
Okay.
Let's
start from the beginning because I was bitching.
They are often described as tall, with fair skin, light hair, and bright blue eyes. These features make them.
That was in the beginning. This is the beginning.
These classifications.
Hmm.
Imagine beings that look just like us but come from a distant star cluster. That's what many believe about the Pleiadian aliens. They are often described as tall, with fair skin, light hair, and bright blue eyes. These features make them resemble humans, which is why they are called humanoid or Nordic extraterrestrials. They are said to originate from the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters, located about 444 light-years away in the constellation Taurus.
That's crazy. They originated from the Pleiades star cluster, also called the Seven Sisters, about 444 light-years away in Taurus. You guys want to know something funny? So, I think it was 2018, 2019 type shit. I was homeless. I was going through it. I was living in my car type shit. Like I was just fucked up. I was just like, I was going through it, whatever. Yeah. I think I was locked up at time type shit. Just going through it in life. Boy, I kept seeing 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, right? And I don't know. Then I was doing my research on it, and when I did kind of my research on it back then, I seen it mean guidance and protection. And what I was going through in my life and where I'm at now, it was like, I felt like I had some guardian angels for real because even the position I was in, I was still making it. I was still, handling my business. It's just the conditions, living conditions was not there, but the mindset was so strong and the development was processing. It's just the conditions looked crazy for me at that time. And I kept seeing 444. Then it's crazy because in that time I was getting tatted up. I was getting tatted up like it was nothing. Tatted was like a drug type junk. I still feel like I need some more tattoos. But then I had got 444 tatted right here around like 2019, 2020. That junk right there, that's crazy. And I see 444 light years type shit. That's fire. That's crazy. That's a crazy coincidence, huh?
In the world of alien classifications, Pleiadians are seen as a highly advanced civilization. They are believed to have mastered both spiritual and technological growth. Many accounts describe them as benevolent beings who want to help humanity. Their main role is to guide us through spiritual awakening and consciousness expansion. Some
Mm.
stories
So the Pleiadians are now these are the good ones I was talking about. These are the ones that I was talking about right here. Yeah, these are the ones. Yeah.
say they have interacted with Earth in ancient times, sharing knowledge that helped early civilizations grow. From a supernatural point of view, Pleiadians are often called messengers of peace and enlightenment. They are thought to have powerful psychic skills like intuition and empathy. Some believe they are starseeds, souls that come from the Pleiades to incarnate on Earth. These
Yeah, we need them ASAP. We need them right now.
souls are here to raise the collective vibration and help humanity evolve.
Hmm.
They are linked to energy healing, telepathy, and vibrational awareness, making them spiritual guides rather than conquerors.
Mm.
In terms of their origins, some say Pleiadians descend from cosmic conflicts like the Lyran-Orion Wars. Others believe they migrated from different star systems.
Why does it what? Uh oh man. That's another tip for the YouTube channel. I mean, he got way more subscribers than me, but maybe even though it's a slideshow, I get it, right? But he said something that I wish like I could go back and see on a slide that he said, but since it's not written and the AI that's narrating it is doing it in a summarization, so to speak. So it's not saying it word to word. It's basically giving a summary of each one. So now I have to go back and see what they're talking about. 'Cause
Others
there it goes. The Lyran Orion Wars. What is that? What is that? What is or what was the Lyran Orion Wars?
The Lyran Orion Wars are part of a popular narrative in some New Age and ufology circles. In those stories, the Lyrans are often depicted as one of the oldest human like civilizations, supposedly originating from the Lyra star system. The Orion group, meanwhile, is portrayed as a more controlling, sometimes reptilian or authoritarian group from the Orion constellation. The wars describe a mythological conflict between these groups, essentially a cosmic struggle that supposedly influenced civilizations on Earth and beyond. While these stories are intriguing, they're not based on any scientific or historical evidence. They're part of speculative or fictional lore rather than established fact.
Okay, yeah, I get that part. So reptilians are from Orion's belt?
In those same speculative stories, yes, reptilians are often associated with the Orion group. It's a fictional trope where they're depicted as coming from Orion, being a controlling force in a galactic narrative. But again, it's all in the realm of imaginative storytelling rather than anything factual.
Okay, you don't have to let me know if it's factual and all the other stuff towards the ends. I just want to know the lore. So, what is Orion? Orion is like the hierarchy controlling galaxy.
Sure, in that lore, Orion is often depicted as a powerful faction or empire, typically portrayed as controlling or authoritarian. In these stories, they're often seen as seeking power or influence over other star systems, sometimes involved in the so-called galactic wars. So, in the hierarchy of that fictional universe, the Orion group is a major player, often representing a more controlling force.
Okay, okay. So, who won the Lyran Orion Wars, and how did it started, and how did it end?
In those kinds of narratives, there isn't really a clear or universally agreed ending, since it's all part of speculative lore that changes from one storyteller to another. Some versions say the wars are still ongoing at a cosmic scale, while others say they ended in some distant past, leading to different races spreading throughout the galaxy. The origins, too, vary. Some say it started from ideological differences, others from territorial disputes. Ultimately, it's all flexible depending on who's telling the tale. There's no single canon ending because it's all imaginative storytelling.
I get that part, imaginary storytelling, yada yada, all that good stuff. But I'm worried about the lore right now. How many cosmic wars are going on right now, or have been
In
um
the lore,
How many cosmic wars are going on right now? And I don't care if it's imaginary, yada yada, all that BS. I know you ain't gonna tell me or keep telling me that. I know it's fiction, according to you. I know. But what I believe is what I believe, chat. So, damn it.
Fair enough. In that lore rich universe you're diving into, there are often multiple ongoing cosmic conflicts. The Lyran Orion Wars are just one. Depending on the storyteller, there could be conflicts between Sirius, Pleiades, Draco, Andromeda, and more, each representing different star systems or races. It's like an ever evolving cosmic chessboard, where the number of wars depends on how big the galaxy in that story is. So, in the lore you're following, there could be several cosmic wars happening right now.
Give me a few examples.
Alright, within that kind of lore, you might have the Orion versus Lyran conflict, an ideological or territorial struggle. Another could be a Pleiadian alliance resisting Orion control, depicting a more benevolent faction defending free will. You might have a war involving Draco reptilians seeking to dominate various star systems. Some stories even add Andromedan forces trying to break oppressive structures, or Syrian groups acting as peacekeepers. Each story spins these cosmic wars in its own dramatic direction.
You see how you can go down the damn rabbit hole with this? Hold on. Classwork, y'all. My fault. Oh. My fault. I forgot all about that. Uh, You just asked the first two? Question mark. I'll ask the rest of the other questions in the meeting tomorrow. That is not funny. I did not know it just sent in my email. But what? It's okay. So wait, no, because that's Laura said. All right, within you. So you got the Orion versus Lyran war that's probably going on right now. Another could be the Pleiadians alliance resisting Orion control, depicting a more benevolent. Oh my God, bro, that's what's going on. That's what's going on right now. The Pleiadians are trying to prepare us and like, hey guys, can you kind of speed up the process, evolution? Because you know those reptilians, yes, them. They're coming from Orion Belt in the thousands. Yes, we're getting older, and we can't keep babysitting. It's time for you guys to grow up. Get your powers. Who want to be Static Shock? You want to be Spider-Man? Okay, Spider-Man right there. Superman. Okay, who? Wonder Woman. Hey, we need powers. We need. They coming. This war's getting crazy. It's not finna just be cosmos no more. It's yeah, yeah, yeah. So can y'all, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's get right. I need y'all. We need y'all lock in. We need y'all lock in. Need y'all lock in, gang. That's okay. Need y'all lock in. Oh, oh man. But yeah, we see the Orion Lyran conflict going on right now. We might have a war involving the Draco reptilians. Draco reptilians seeking to dominate various star. What Draco reptilians? You see how you can go down the damn rabbit hole with this shit? Some stories even add Andromedan forces trying to break oppressive structures or Syrian groups acting as peacekeepers. Man, this is dope. Well, I don't care. One more. Hold on. Are the Draco reptilians also known as the Draconians?
Exactly. In many of those stories, the Draco reptilians are indeed called the Draconians. They're often depicted as a powerful hierarchical species, sometimes tied to the Draco constellation. They're usually portrayed as one of the more dominant, controlling forces in these galactic tales.
How many reptile enemy species are there?
In that kind of lore, there's no set number. Different stories or belief systems will spin up various reptilian species.
That's
The
crazy.
Dracon-
The Draconians are the reptilians as well. I'm over here thinking they're a whole nother dragon reptile species. I meant dragon species. Well, no, I knew they were part. Actually, I just contradicted myself. I was about to say the Draconians. I knew they were a dragon reptile species, and that's just what they said. So yeah, I already did know that.
Believe they migrated from different star systems and
Hmm.
settled in the Pleiades cluster. They are thought to have genetic ties to other ancient extraterrestrial lineages like the Anunnaki and Atlanteans. This suggests a complex
Who has ties to the? Really? The
in the
Pleiadians?
Pleiades cluster. They are thought to have genetic ties to other
Why when I rewind it, don't rewind fast?
telepathy and vibrational awareness, making them spiritual guides rather than conquerors. In terms of their origins, some say Pleiadians descend from cosmic conflicts like the Lyran-Orion Wars. Others believe they migrated from different star systems and settled in the Pleiades cluster.
Mm,
They are thought to have genetic ties to other ancient extraterrestrial lineages like the Anunnaki and Atlanteans. This
mm,
suggests a complex interstellar history that influences human genetics and culture.
mm,
Practically speaking, Pleiadians are classified as a spiritually advanced humanoid race. Their mission is to guide rather than dominate or conquer. They
okay.
tend to work quietly, spreading positive energy and raising Earth's spiritual level through peaceful contact. They
So if we want any alien encounter, it's gonna be with the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians. The Pleiadians. It's going if we want any if we want any extraterrestrial encounter, I want my encounter to be with the Pleiadians. Yeah, yeah. Y'all can have the Greys, y'all can have the reptilians, y'all can have the Draconians, y'all can have all that rah-rah shit. Give me the Pleiadians. Cause I want the peace. I want the peace. We need more spirit positivity. We cannot live in a world where we feel comfortable and happy inside. Then as soon as we go outside, nothing has to piss us off, but you get mad or like someone's just mad and they make you miserable. Say, you know why it's like that? Because what they put, shit they throw down the fucking sky type shit. All that shit in the sky. It's like, bro, what the hell, bro? Like that's keeping us. It keeps the negative energy just, alive and healthy. But that's why when you're inside, you just feel, you're contempt. You're smooth. You can tap in your thoughts for real. Some, I don't know. I just feeling like that. That could be me going outside. I could drive somewhere. Then, like the other day, a dude hollered out the window and was like, "Hey, bro, you should cut your dreads off. The the bitches gonna love that. The bitches like it even more." I'm like, and he kept driving, but they was driving as it was saying that. So it was like he didn't stop and say that shit. He was driving, screaming out the window saying that shit. Like, I don't be fucking with nobody. I don't talk, but like, bro, folks be miserable. It makes it even more. It be your own people. This is why I don't really go by race and shit. Like, I know I'm a black person. I know who I am, but bro, that's why I'm on this UFO extraterrestrial shit. I ain't worried about no colors. I ain't worried about none of that shit. That's what they want you to think. That's what that's what they want you to think, because it causes division. Division causes chaos. And if there's division and chaos, how can you have peace? How can you spread positivity? And when all they're gonna do is laugh at that and tell you to choose a side. The fuck? That's low vibration as hell. That's why the Palladians ain't just say evolutionize you. No, they didn't. That's why. That is why. Shit.
are often associated with channeling and energetic support, helping us connect with higher consciousness. In summary, within the world of alien species classifications, Pleiadians are seen as friendly, wise beings from the Pleiades star cluster. They are known for their spiritual wisdom, peaceful intentions, and role
For their wisdom, peaceful attention, and role. Give me 1 second. I'll use the bathroom real quick. Are you good? At this point, I understand everybody lives in different dimensions. I've come to accept that. And we're back. Sorry about that. Ew. Bro, I don't care. I think I'm gonna make like a comic book or not a comic book. I think I'm gonna make a book. Yeah. I think I'm gonna write a book called like it's not gonna be hard. Write my own Cosmo War story. Would y'all support it? That junk seems hard. I don't lie. It's not interesting. You don't like watch it. It's like a series. And okay, y'all. Oh man. So this one's the top 10 proofs of Pleiadian aliens. Top 10 proof of Pleiadians. The Pleiadians. How do you pronounce? Because I don't think I'm pronouncing Pleiadian. Okay, Pleiadian. 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 Okay, I was saying right. Pleiadian. I was saying Pleiadian. Pleiadian. Top 10 proof of the Pleiadian aliens on Earth. This is by Alien Science Documentary. 865 subscribers. I don't know if this is the last channel I just watched. Let's see if it's fake or real. AI or BS,
Top
y'all.
10 proof of Pleiadian aliens on Earth. Pleiadian aliens, also known as Nordic aliens, are said to resemble humans in many ways.
Okay.
They exist in different space and time dimensions, out of which 4 million beings live on Era. Just they don't hold.
Bad. This is bad. We're not going through this again. No. Okay. Back to the awakened zone. Back to the awakened zone. You won't believe why they stopped going to the moon.
David Adair. David, welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
So, David, why did we stop going to the moon? And why did we really kind of have a halt to this in the early 70s of the space program?
I wish I could give you an answer that's good as the question, because there's no logical answer. None of it makes sense. The official explanation was unpopular. You had 1968. The Vietnam War was blazing hot. It was really unpopular. There was just poverty, and LBJ was trying to run the great programs, welfare and food stamps, all that stuff came about.
Hard times.
It was, and they were just, but it really, I can pinpoint it better. It was NASA's fault for not telling you what they were doing, why they were doing it, and how their money was spent. If you would have had that subdivision of NASA.
NASA's secretive, ain't it? I mean, we all know that, but NASA said, hey, we ain't gotta tell y'all shit, but we need your tax money though. But NASA's the only, or one of many, or one of the very few organizations that can ask you for money and don't have to give you no damn explanation. You know, your mom be like, go and take the money to your uncle real quick, and you be like, why, mama? Boy, 'cause I said so. Don't you question me? Mm-hmm. 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 What the hell? Oh, my fault.
It's called technology transfer. That division really, if they had advertised that to the public would have went, man, we're getting some good returns on our money. Where do you think this stuff came from? Came from the space program. In the computers, I could go for hours because there's so much in computer technology we had to learn just to calculate our way to the moon and back. I started doing research with working as a space industrial transfer consultant. And then
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all wanna watch the rest of this video? It's on the Awaken Zone. You won't believe why we start going to the moon. I'm sorry for my ADHD. You want me to look up this Lyron Orion War, Orion Cosmo War. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all want to look it up though, I might come back to it later. But I seen this video already. I watch a lot of them. Okay, boom. I'm not gonna watch this one right now with y'all. I'll watch this at my bedtime for like an hour and 30 minutes. I don't like y'all that much. Respectfully. Sure y'all don't like me that much neither. But the Lyran song. How to tell you're a draconian starseed. What the hell? Let's see.
Are you a draconian starseed?
Let's see. Oh, let's give the video credit. Let's give the video credit. Whose channel this is on? This is on How to Tell If You're a Draconian Starseed by the Oculus channel. This came out 5 years ago. Hey, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why it's on YouTube. It's meant to be watched. It's an archive.
Are you next door?
Alright.
What is up, alien army? I am Oculus, the alien next door, purveyor of esoteric lore. And on this
Okay.
channel, we discuss everything.
I like the echo voice. Okay. I like we're in space. I can dig it.
Esoteric, occult, and alien. Today's topic, we are going to be diving deep into draconian starseeds. Now, let's start off by discovering who Thuban and Alpha Draconis is. Alpha Draconis is located in the star system known as Draco, which is located in the northern hemisphere as viewed from Earth.
I'm not gonna lie, I think she just earned a subscriber. Y'all like, bro, you don't even know. You don't even know. One, I feel like she's using her own voice as narrative. You feel me? And I don't know. I'm a Libra, so when I know, I know. But yes, I did subscribe to her. Y'all go subscribe to her right now and put my bill on. Yeah, okay. Because I feel like her lores are going crazy. And I might go down the rabbit hole with her shit.
This star system is located approximately 303.3 light years from Earth and is visible from Earth.
Remember, 1 light year is equivalent to going around the Earth 7.5 times in 1 second.
For most of the year. Thuban and Alpha Draconis are interchangeably utilized in terms of their names, with Thuban meaning head of the serpent, though this star is located in the tail section of the dragon in this constellation. The Draco star system is located in the night sky near the constellations of Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, Hercules, Bootes, and Lyra.
First off, that's another question I want to ask. How many constellations are there?
In reality, astronomers have defined 88 official constellations that cover the entire night sky.
Damn.
These constellations are recognized by the International Astronomical Union and include well-known ones like Orion, Ursa Major, and the Pleiades cluster, which is actually part of the constellation Taurus. So if you're gazing up at the stars, those 88 constellations are the official map of the sky.
Give me a list of all 88. Okay. Give you a few. Andromeda, Antilla, Apis, Aquarius, Aquila, Ara, Aries, Auriga, Cancer. Wait a second. Aquarius, Cancer. Hold on. Pisces. Libra. Zodiac signs. So zodiac signs has to do with constellations. I knew zodiac signs had to do with like astrology in a way. Oh. Oh wow. That's more interesting. Now I'm down another lore. Holy smokes, another rabbit hole. Another rabbit hole.
Alpha Draconis, or Thuban, can be located by finding the Big Dipper's inner 2 stars and moving downward in an invisible line.
Mm.
A fun fact about Thuban is that this star was actually a North Pole star from the 4th through the 2nd millennium.
Oh, that's Thuban.
The Draconian energy vibrates from the 3rd dimension to the 12th dimensional frequency.
Mm.
Draconian starseeds, much like other galactic starseed origins, have incarnated on Earth with the intent of fulfilling their specific mission.
Mission.
This mission may differ from individual to individual,
What's the mission?
and it is purported that there are 2 different types of Draconians that
Oh,
are
shit.
incarnate on Earth today.
Okay.
There are the evolved Draconians, who are on Earth to help raise the vibration of humanity, and there are the unevolved Draconians, those who have incarnated to Earth intending only to utilize Earth's resources for their own gain and personal power.
That's what we was talking about earlier. For their own gain and personal power. So, are we saying there are good reptilians out here? Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're saying right now?
The
Are there really good reptilians out here that want to help us reach a higher level of vibration? That's kind of hard to believe after all that we've seen. But that's why we have to think outside the box and expand our minds.
Draconians are quite a dynamic and headstrong race of beings, no matter what their intentions are. And this is because of their reptilian roots. When one thinks of a dragon, an image of an imposing, large reptile that breathes fire comes to mind, and is often thought of as a force not to be reckoned with. The Draconians first gained access to this universe through a portal located in the constellation of Lyra. They can be likened to somewhat of a military in the way that they set about achieving their goals. The Draconian agenda was initially to come forth, take over, and multiply.
That sounds exactly like a draconian. That's exactly what a draconian that's exactly what a draconian's life that's exactly what a draconian sounds like. That's exactly what the draconian goals and mission sounds like. Now that's a draconian.
I came, I saw, I conquered is a phrase that displays Draconian energy.
Veni, vidi, vici. Veni, vidi, vici. What does that mean? Veni, vidi, vici. Let's see the chat knows what that means. I just typed it in the chat. Veni, vici, vidi. Oh, I can't. No, vici. Veni, vici. It's attributed to Julius Caesar after a quick military victory in 47 BC. Veni, vidi, vici. I showed up in one, mission accomplished, that was easy. That's what it also relates to. Veni, vidi, vici.
The Draconian nature is visceral and competent, getting the job done no matter what the cost. They are found many times in positions of power and authority, as well as in military careers. This is the Builder starseed race, and Draconians are known for their social rankings and hierarchical structures within their societies.
I told you their plan is based off hierarchy.
Draconians are also believed to have abundant shapeshifter abilities and can transform themselves from one physical vehicle to another. It is believed by some that some of the most prominent, wealthy, and powerful families on Earth are of draconian descent. But we'll not get into that here. As the draconian frequency resonates beginning at 3D, they may have some unevolved egoistic traits, including hunger for domination and control, a combative, warlike mentality, and a thirst for supreme power and material gain. When the draconian energy is evolved and operating at the frequency of the higher dimensional planes, they bring order, harmony, and structure to their third dimensional surroundings. They are also courageous and fearless, especially when protecting their loved ones and physical structures. Their innate reptilian protect and preserve instincts kick in, and they will fight to the death for a cause they believe in. Some physical characteristics of draconian starseeds are a build that is commanding, confident, and many times muscular, or the body type that tends to gain muscle mass very easily. Eyes which appear to change right in front of their audience, perhaps changing colors, or their pupils seem to be different shapes other
Is that real?
than the common round. Colder than average skin, and many times their skin is drier than average as well, oftentimes becoming flaky, especially in cold or dry climates. The teeth tend to be smaller than average or sharper than average, and the lips may appear thin or dry. Some energetic qualities of draconian starseeds are a willful nature, confidence in situations that would seem to make others crumble, a strong sense of duty to their career, country, or family, and a high regard for respect and order within their community. They also have strong visceral instincts within their material realm domain and have an undulating power emanating from their aura. They may enjoy being physically active, either through exercise or their chosen profession. This is the type of individual who will snorkel among sharks and hike to the top of Mount Everest.
What? I'm not trying to say she's trying to be racist or nothing, but got the cat. You're the cat.
Their physical stamina tends to be placed as a higher priority than their psychic abilities, and the draconian starseed may be an expert at body language communication or conveying a point across via physical maneuvers.
I like her videos. This is lit.
Draconians are oftentimes very guarded with their own inner emotions, and many times are viewed as the strong and stoic type. This is not an individual who will be comfortable expressing their feelings or wearing their heart on their sleeve. This starseed group may be found many times in positions of power, or at the very minimum, working their way up the corporate ladder, so to speak. They rarely make a good subordinate and tend to always have an air of authority that surrounds them, no matter where they are. Draconian starseeds are the type to convey their message
They're black
through
too?
their physical posture
There's probably no color to this game. No color
more
to this
so than
shit.
telepathically, and oftentimes naturally are found in a power stance pose, even when they aren't trying. Some ways to become closer to your own draconian characteristics are to practice Kundalini breathing, to activate the energetic serpent energy that resides within us all, to meditate or carry upon you a green
What's the breathing you said?
Are to practice Kundalini breathing.
Kundalini breathing. Kundalini breathing.
To activate the energetic serpent energy that resides within us all. To meditate or carry upon you a green crystal such as emerald, serpentine, prehnite, or bloodstone, preferably of the rough variety, so that you can feel every crevice. And to focus upon keeping your heart chakra balanced and etherically bathed in green light. Some may also choose to participate in earthing, as their bare feet being covered with cool soil tends to have a soothing and homey effect on them.
I mean, I like to walk on the grass barefoot. Like, you ever just cut the grass and just walk on a nice fresh cut grass barefoot? That feels good. I'm not a reptilian. Hey.
As you open up to your own innate draconian frequency, you will begin to notice in yourself more confidence and courage, a stronger sense of self, a sense of duty to take charge of your physical experience.
Okay, I don't believe every time someone has confidence or feels like they have the, I don't believe every time somebody has confidence that they're considered a reptilian. Now, this might be a little personal base right here.
And a surge of visceral energy and vitality. There will be a knowing of your purpose here on earth and a supreme desire to fulfill it and become victorious in whichever field you choose.
I don't agree with these last parts, saying that if you feel any of these type of ways that you're considered a reptilian. No. Everything else, yeah, this is top tier, but that's okay. It's okay to disagree. It's okay. That don't mean I don't think this video is great. I just subscribe to her. I'm probably gonna binge watch her tonight. But I just don't agree with that part because I have confidence and I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to, and I don't think I'm a reptilian. Ah.
As one proceeds along their journey, vibrating with draconian energy, they may notice other draconian starseeds in their path. Draconian starseeds are easily recognized by their confident aura, sense of authority, and the way their eyes tend to have a chameleon-like quality when engaging with them. Due to the mass awakening of consciousness on Earth at this time, more and more soul tribes are being reunited, and draconian starseeds, as well as many other starseeds, are coming together and embracing who their soul truly knows they are. These are...
So they're like, they're waking up. They're waking up like, hold on. I'm a reptilian. Hear me roar, bitch.
are the major characteristics of the draconian starseed. We send you good vibes, friends, and we'll chit-chat again soon.
Namaste. Hey, namaste, namaste. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I think that's that is it for the Alien Hour. Thank y'all for coming through. Like, if you want to follow her channel, this is the Oculus channel. Yeah, but yeah, man, this is why it's good to dig in your craft, because as I do these Alien Hours, you may think you're not gonna know what you're gonna talk about next stream, but don't worry, because if you really enjoy your niche, it comes with the flow. Like, bro, that's why I don't just write nothing down or prepare for real, because I really enjoy this. I enjoy going down the lore type junk. But no, do what's best for you though. But as you're doing this every day, like, I'm being consistent with the stream, and that junk, it gets easier after a while. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, I want to appreciate everyone that subscribed to me. I'm at 61 subscribers right now. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. I see more views on my VOD. It used to be 0 for like 2 weeks. Then, yeah, I remember having recorded videos at first, and 7 days later, nothing, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now I'm at least getting close to 10. One of my VODs had 15. I was like, okay, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So I don't know, gotta stay consistent with it, man. So thanks for all my new subscribers. Um, if you, but if you're new here and you're lurking here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow. And if you've been here, what it do, cousin? What it do, family? Yeah, what it do? Like always, Matrix. Ratatata. Beep, beep, beep.